Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again to help you skip the rules, and today we're going to be skipping the rules for Man Bites Dogs. This is for 2 to 6 players, ages 8+. But if you enjoy what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that like button, click on the subscribe button, and consider supporting the Patreon down below. So, in Man Bites Dog, you are going to be making headlines using these cards that you'll have in your hand, 5 cards you'll have in your hand, and you are going to be using those, hopefully getting to 500 points. If you're the first person to get to 500 points and you have 500 points or more by yourself, then you win the game. If there is a tie and more than one person has 500 points or more, then you play additional rounds until one person has more than 500 points by themselves, at which point they will be the winner. As always, I will also put the rule card at the very end of this video if you want to see it. That tiebreaker rule is not on the rule card, though. I had to look that up online, so I did want to mention that. So the first thing you're going to do in Man Bites Dog is figure out who the dealer is. They will be the dealer this round, but the rounds go by pretty briskly. They're going to shuffle up all the red cards, and they're going to deal out 5 to each player. So right now, I have a 3-player game set up. Now, starting with the player to the left of the dealer, they're going to look at their hand and see what they have. You'll be doing this secretly. Now, what you're trying to do is you're trying to use the words in your hand in order to create a headline. Now, the one major rule that I want to stress when you're making a headline is it doesn't have to be funny, it doesn't have to be clever, it just has to make sense in order to score points. Obviously, it's nice if it's funny, but they just kind of tend to be that way. So what do we got? Again, nude, secret, drugs, killer. Killer, nude, again. Let's see. Secret, killer, nude again. So we'll say, all right, I like killer, nude again. I think that's a good start to my hand. But what I can do during this phase right here is I can discard up to 3 of my cards and draw back up. So, you know what? I like Killer Nude again. Plus, not to mention, Nude is a 25-pointer, which is great. So I'll put down 2, and I will draw 2. And I got myself downsize and dumps. And now I just kind of have to sit here and try and figure out how I'm going to make this work. All the while, the next player is once again going to do the same thing. Now, the next player has a very special card in their hand, which is the exclusive card, because the exclusive card is going to double the number of points you get in this round. So this player really wants to make sure that they put out something. So revealed, nurse revealed. Okay. Phew, that's good. We'll hold on to these 2. No, we'll get rid of these 2. Hold on to these 2. Nurse weeps for revealed suspect. So it's not very funny, it's not very clever, but it's factual, it's correct, and it's going to score a whole bunch of points, as you'll see in a second. So now we get back to the dealer, and the dealer is going to look at what they have. So we got bored blonde girl hits first lady. Okay, we've got a pre-made hand right there. So now everyone has had the opportunity to draw up to 3 cards, and the dealer would pass them back out to them if they would like to. And now, starting with the dealer, you are going to lay out your headline and hopefully score points. So I would go, bored blonde girl hits first lady. And how do you total up your points? It's really quite simple. I have 10 plus 25 plus 5 plus 5 plus 25, so we have 70 points. So I would just, under my name, mark down 70 points like so. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. These can go away, go to the middle, because they are going to get reshuffled back each round. Next, we have this person over here, and they have themselves a problem. Let's see what they go with. Nude killer, downsize dumps. And maybe they try and say it in like a really fun, emphatic voice. But here is the point where we get to the one and only rule when it comes to making a headline. Does it make sense? Nude killer, downsize dumps. It doesn't really sound like it makes sense. So if more than half of the group doesn't think the headline makes sense, then it scores 0 points. So in this instance, if these 2 people thought that this one didn't make sense, this person would score 0 points, and they would get 0 points for the round. Now, let's show you how this works right here. So we got nurse weeps for revealed suspect. It's not really a great one. It's not funny. It's not spectacular, but it makes sense. And so now how you do it is you tally up the points, so 50, 75, 85, 95, but since you have that exclusive card, the exclusive card doubles all of this, which means this is 190 points. So after our first round, we would have 190 to 70 to 0. One quick rule that I want to mention is you cannot go double exclusive. You can't make this 380 in some crazy way. You can only have one exclusive card that is going to allow you to double your points. Once everyone has done that, you're going to collect all of the cards reshuffle them back up, and then the next player will be the dealer, and you will rinse, wash, and repeat, assuming that someone has not hit that 500-point threshold by themselves. At which point, if they have, then they are the winner of the game. But that, in a nutshell, is how you're going to play Man Bites Dog. But now, with that knowledge, go out and fly and play Man Bites Dog, the hilarious headline card game. If you enjoy what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.